Hi my friends, it's Raquel Trinidad. I am sitting here existing as always, and I posted on my Instagram and on my Twitter asking you guys for questions because I know you guys don't know too much about me, so I'm here to let you know. And you guys actually responded. It was pretty crazy. I'm really excited about it. So, our first question.
Who are your musical influences growing up?
Oh, who are my musical influences growing up? Growing up is different from what it is now because when I started singing, when I was like 6, 7, I was all about like Christina Aguilera. I used to sing around the house like Genie in the Bottle all the time. That's how, I know I've definitely told this story before in interviews. I don't know how many of you guys have heard this, but my mom heard me singing Genie in the Bottle by Christina Aguilera one time when I was little, like 6, and she was blown away. That was the first time she ever heard me sing, and she right there decided like, okay, we need to get an agent to my dad. So it's definitely changed a lot from like Christina Aguilera. It's morphed to more of Amy Winehouse. Right now I love Bruno Mars because he's incredible, and I'm so excited to make a song with him one day. But besides that, my favorite band of all time is Pink Floyd. So that definitely gives you a taste of my musical style and my musical preference. Sublime too. A lot of classic rock. Next question.
Yes. Next question. What is your songwriting process like?
Oh, that's a good one. Okay. Oh, what is my songwriting process like? So, I only started writing good music when I turned 16 and when I entered the Grammy Music Revolution program. That was a really cool thing. I got a scholarship for it in Clearwater, Florida. And it's a bunch of other artists learning how to write songs, learning how to perform better, building off of each other. So it's really just what I learned from that class is really just sitting and thinking about words that you think sound good together. And that is all that it is, because the beats come naturally, the beats come later, the chords can come later. But before I started writing my lyrics, before the actual music in the background, I was doing the opposite, and I'd start with the chords and I'd be like, wow, this is gonna be a great song, but it's like almost impossible to find the perfect lyrics for a chord progression that you write ahead of time. It's possible, but it's really difficult. It requires a lot more work, when in reality the most creative and simple way to write a really good song is if you just sit and you think about words. If you have a pen and a little like notepad, that's better. But absolutely, that's what I would suggest.
You have such a unique style. What's your fashion inspiration?
Oh my god, that's funny because literally every comment on all of my things for American Idol is, where did you get that tie-dye jumpsuit when you sang Loveful by the Cardigans? And to be honest, I'm gonna spill the beans because I got it as a gift, so I did not buy it myself. My dad bought it at a little store in Venice Beach, California. We were there during Hollywood Week, actually. He came to like support me, and he bought the wrong flight going home, so he ended up having to stay for an extra day. And being my father, of course, and like my influence, like the type of person that he is, he was like, I'm not gonna make this a bad time. I'm gonna make this like the best day of my life. So he went to Venice Beach and he met a bunch of people. He like did a drum circle. I know he did a drum circle, which is amazing. He does those all the time. And he stumbled upon like this little shop with a bunch of tie-dye and like hippie wear. It was really cute. He sent me pictures. And he sent me a picture of that. He was like, you need to perform in this. And I was like, you know what? I know I do. You're right. So I can't say that my dad is like my style influence, but he has on multiple occasions surprised me with outfits that he thinks I would love, and he's always right every single time. It's crazy. Fashion, man. Fashion doesn't exist for me. I kind of just don't match anything ever, and I shop at Goodwill. So next.
What's the best concert you've ever been to?
What's the best concert I've ever been to? Okay, this is an easy one. So, oh man, you guys did not get to see my first audition. Oh. So, in my first audition, actually for American Idol, I mentioned to Katy Perry that she was the first concert I'd ever been to. And it was in 7th grade, and it was crazy. It was a Teenage Dream concert, and it was incredible. In Tampa, they came to Tampa. It was like the best day of my life. It was the last day of 7th grade. I remember it so clearly. My mom took me. Yeah, that one was incredible. I also was lucky enough to see Bruno Mars in concert. I got to see Ariana Grande in concert, who is an incredible singer. So, yeah. But the Katy Perry one really, like, that one set me off for performing because I was only in 7th grade and I was like, all right, I'm gonna be that one day.
What's your favorite part of your music journey so far and why?
What's my favorite part of my music journey so far and why? That's probably the hardest question so far because the first thing I want to say is when I got to go to Hawaii during American Idol because it's literally going to a tropical paradise to sing and do what you've always wanted to do forever. Somewhere where you've always wanted to go and explore and adventure. I got to meditate there. It was just so peaceful. There's nothing that tops that musical experience. I got to sing the whole time with my friends. We got to harmonize together. I got to meet a bunch of super, super cool people. And, you know, like, there were other parts of American Idol that were incredible. And my musical journey in the past has had, like, a lot of highlights. Definitely, I got to work with John Cicada. I've done a few things that have been really good, but number one is Hawaii for top 40 of American Idol.
What do you love most about living in Miami?
What do I love most about living in Miami? Because all that I ever say about Miami is, oh my god, I love it, it's awesome, I love the beach. But when you really, really, really think about it, I end up doing something different every single day here. I go to trails. Usually I will look up on my phone nicest parks in Miami and I just go on park sprees by myself because I don't know, it's weird, but that's just like the best way to find yourself, to spend time with yourself. And Miami has a lot of options for like beautiful scenery. It's mostly the gorgeous nature that I love about Miami.
How did it feel to get a yes from all 3 judges at your first audition?
I love the way that one was like described. Getting a yes from all 3 judges. It's still psycho. It still doesn't feel like it happened. And like I said before, you guys didn't get to see my audition, so you guys really did not get to see what happened. But basically, I went into the room and I introduced myself, and the judges told me that I reminded them of like a Disney character, like I should be on Disney Channel because I was so energetic and excited. But I don't know, I'm just like that all the time, even when I don't have coffee. But actually, they ended up giving me very, very, very good criticism. Katy Perry told me that I could win the entire competition. I sang a Stevie Wonder song, so that's how you get them to say that. And Lionel Richie was saying a bunch of nice stuff. Luke Bryan broke my guitar string. I know they showed that on the show, which was very funny. I did my audition on the floor. So basically, like, everything crazy happened in this audition, and they all very confidently gave me a yes. So I'm just really proud of myself. That's all I can describe it as. I'm just so proud because I really, 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 really have been working. And I know some of you guys have been following my journey for a long time. So I know some of you guys know that I do really, really, really take my music very seriously, and I put a lot of time into it. So the fact that the judges could see that just from hearing me sing like 2 songs, it's mind-blowing. It's unbelievable. Okay, my friends, it was so nice to talk to you, and if you guys have any questions or anything to talk about at all, like my handle is @GroovyRack, super easy, groovy, rack, R-A-Q. I love interacting with you guys. It makes me really happy when you guys message me. Like, that's crazy. That's something that wasn't happening like that before. So I love you all, and I'm definitely gonna be making a lot more videos. So I hope you guys decide to watch them. Bye!